Hi there. How has your day been going today? Has it been a crazy day, a stressful day, a fun day, um, just a normal, busy day? My day, it's been a long day today, and it's been filled with fun, crazy, stressful, all the above, but a good day in the end. Do you have memories that make you laugh or cringe? I have a memory that sometimes makes me laugh and sometimes makes me cringe. So, growing up, we grew up out in the country with a lot of acreage. I like to fiddle with my hands, so sorry, I'm always. Anyway, fiddle, fiddle. Um, grew up in the country, and we had like 120 acres when I was young. And so there was potential out in the woods to have animals show up on your property, and specifically skunks. So I remember the first time my dad had dug a trench for something, and I can't remember what the trench was for, I was young. But during the night, a skunk fell into that trench and couldn't get out. And I don't know if our dogs were chasing it too, whatever, but spray, spray, spray constantly. And it was just horrible. Such a horrible memory. Do you know anybody who loves that smell? We had a pastor who said, "What is your favorite smell?" And his was the smell of skunk. He said when they would drive down the road and he would inhale and could smell skunk, it was like the greatest thing in the world. I'm like, how can that be? It's so bad. Anyway, the second one was a tough one because we had actually sold our hobby farm and moved it and part of our property, and we moved farther back into the woods by a lake and built a house. And my father actually cut down trees, built the sawmill to make the lumber to build our house. So we were all a part of it. But while we were building the house, we were living on that property in a trailer house. And one night, I was in junior high, and I'm the oldest of three girls. I was in junior high, and it's so funny because, you know, when you grow up and you have memories and you have siblings, their memories are different than yours, but that's because we're all at a different age, and our perceptions of things are so different. So we all have our own stories, which makes life very interesting unless somebody wants your story to be exactly like theirs. But they're not, because we're all different people. And my recollection, and I remember this well, we had a dog that a skunk came underneath our trailer house, and the entire night the dog chased it back and forth under the trailer house. And it was horrible. We didn't sleep the entire night. And then because of the noise, but then you talk about the smell. You can't sleep when you can barely breathe. So the next day we had to get up and go to school. Well, how do you do that? So my mom was like, okay, there's no windows in the bathroom. We'll take you and get you all showered, and then you can just head right to school, quick, freshly showered, and you should be good. We're like, okay. So we all showered and did that, and not thinking it's still on your clothes. and it was on our clothes. And so all day long at school, no matter what class I was in, I would hear, "Do you smell skunk?" "Yeah, do you smell skunk?" And I remember my sister saying, "Yeah, I do too." She was smart. She knew how to keep it away from the thought of her smelling like skunk. It was all day long in school of people doing that, and I was shy and did not want anybody to know that it was me. And I'm sure throughout the day people figured it out. But what kind of experience have you had like that? That there's something horrible that you can't get away from and it just follows you wherever you go. I know so many people who have hit skunks and had to deal with that, or their dogs have killed a skunk and then rolled on a dead skunk, and or got sprayed by a skunk because they were chasing it. What in the world do you do? If you've ever had an experience, tell me that in the comments. I would love to hear what it is, just so I know I'm not alone in dealing with this. Yeah, I think it's one of the worst smells. So for somebody to think that it is the best, what is your favorite smell? I remember as a kid, I enjoyed smelling gasoline. That didn't last very long. As I got into adulthood, that was not a smell I could handle much. But it's just kind of weird how we're all wired so differently to in our tastes and our smells, and in everything about our lives. God wired us so perfectly for us to be unique, to be special, to be used by Him in a special way. So today was my grandson's 4th birthday, and it was just really a fun day to celebrate him. And it was also my son-in-law's birthday. So this morning we had a little birthday party, a Toy Story donut birthday party, and my son-in-law, we set him up at the table with the kids, and it was just so cute. But he said, "You know what? Toy Story was one of my favorite movies way back when I was little." And to see that it's still such a big film, I mean, how crazy is that? So that's been a joy moment for me today, spending time with my grandkids and my family, celebrating one of them. Birthdays are so fun. So I hope you had a joy moment today. Think back on what you can be grateful for. Have a great night.